It is a pleasure to connect again with our entire community in another iGrowSuccess session. I'm Maria Merced Martin, the CEO and founder of Optim Consulting and iGrowSuccess Women Empowerment. Today, as a special guest, we're joined by Leticia Gammill, an inspirational and very energetic leader that is not only the president, but also the founder of WOMCY, Women in Cybersecurity.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Maria Merced. I know this is way overdue for us to have this conversation.
Yes.
So I'm very glad to be here today talking about WOMCY and something really special to me.
We're very excited to have you and to share your story.
Thank you.
Today, one of the things that definitely are important for us is that we will be talking about grit, perseverance, and passion, right? We know that you actually guide your life with grit, and we would love to hear how this, word that not necessarily everyone knows inspires you to get better and do better.
Well, as you said, I don't think everybody knows consciously what grit is, but I'm sure that you all know what passion and perseverance is.
Absolutely, yes.
And sometimes when you actually don't have the combination of two, things can maybe not go your way. Mm-hmm. So I like to say that grit is really the perfect combination of passion plus perseverance. I have always been very passionate around what I do, and having perseverance is what has brought me happiness around being able to achieve and reach for more in terms of my goals, and having that perfect combination that I know you have as well. You have a lot of grit.
Thank you very much. And I remember that you actually introduced that word to me, and I didn't know anything about that. And I agree with you. I'm very passionate. And I think that the perseverance is because I don't see that you can be successful without hard work. So even though it is not easy, you need to continue, working very hard in any of your dreams, so you can definitely be not only happy when you reach it, but also, understand that if you want, you can.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's also all about focus. And me and my family for several years, we meet in the first weeks of the year and we put together our goals. And you may think about, are these kind of like resolutions? No, we don't call them resolutions for a purpose, because I think a lot of resolutions, they tend to fail.
Yeah, diets, for example?
Exactly. We call them goals because we want them to be achievable so that it keeps us also motivated and focused. So in my case, for example, I do personal goals and I do professional goals. Mm-hmm. And I also happen to choose a word for that year. And then this year, amongst the goals that I have kind of like established for myself that I want to be able to pursue in my personal and professional life, I have also chosen the word grit to be the kind of like the fundamental, the pillar word of this year in my professional and the personal life as well. Because I think that it is a year that, just as we are coming out of this pandemic, hopefully, yes, it is important for us to keep a perspective around what is driving your passion. Mm-hmm. How can you have perseverance of achieving more this year so that you can get to your goals?
That's amazing and very inspirational. And thank you for introducing that word to me. I actually think that it's very powerful, and it's great that actually someone came and say, you know what, if you have perseverance and you're very passionate, you're gonna have that grit that helps you, to achieve whatever you have in mind. So that it's great. So what about talking about WOMCY? It's very impressive that you are the founder of a nonprofit that it's focused on women and also in cybersecurity. Could you please tell us more about the mission, the vision, and of course the purpose?
Yeah, absolutely, because this is actually one of the passions in my life. I have been in the cybersecurity space, as you know, for over 15 years. And I remember over 3 years ago, going on a business trip in Latin America, and I was in a meeting room, and I happened to be the only woman in that room. And I was like, there's something wrong with this picture. We talk about how we need more professionals in cybersecurity. We talk about the opportunities that we have in cybersecurity. Yeah, yet we don't have enough women joining the cybersecurity industry. So I came back, and this was around the Christmas vacation, and I decided to just let me look for a nonprofit organization to be able to donate my time.
Yes.
To be able to inspire maybe other women to join cybersecurity like I did, and maybe do a mentorship. And scrub the web, and I couldn't find any organization in Latin America that was focusing on women in cybersecurity.
So you are the first organization that it's focused in women in cybersecurity in Latin America?
Exactly. So that's when we thought that's an opportunity. If it doesn't exist, let's create.
Absolutely.
Again,
yes.
Passion and perseverance makes grit.
Yes.
And that's how we started WOMCY. And obviously, I count with a blessing of wonderful women who are also in cybersecurity that have been able to donate their time. WOMCY is a 100% volunteer-based organization. So there you go. You have a lot of passion from other women that is also, they're also helping execute all of the programs that we have at WOMCY and the results that we have been able to achieve throughout these last few years.
And that is amazing that you had the vision and of course the perseverance, to create this amazing organization. And also I know that the results of that vision is amazing. So share with us all these numbers that people are going to be extremely impressive, because in only 3 years, it is amazing the things that you have been reaching.
Well, Maria Mercy, just like you, the more you pile on, the more efficient we get.
Absolutely.
So, aside from having a full-time job, dedicating the time for WOMCY, last year, for example, even in the challenges that we have seen with the pandemic, we have been able to migrate all of our programs into the virtual world and even achieve more people. So we executed over 100 programs last year.
Wow.
Between mentorship and a lot of educational talks from schools and universities to professionals.
Incredible.
And we have been able to actually reach over 20,000 participants in our programs.
Wow.
Across not only Latin America, but a lot of also Latinas in the US.
Wow, that is so impressive, incredible. And talking about all that passion that also your supporters have, I know that there are some things that, we're always, missing. And in that case, as you know, iGrowSuccess is focused on social responsibility, in that generosity that everyone should be having, just because of the gratefulness that you have, your 5 senses, and that you are independent as a human being. So in our case, it's very important to talk about talents, and in our version of how we can do better and be better is how we can motivate others to use their talents to give back. So in what way WOMCY is working in that area? Because social responsibility is so important, Leticia. So I'm pretty sure that you have something to share as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you said it correctly around social responsibility. Obviously, our focus have been in cybersecurity, but not only educating more professionals and being able to funnel certifications that are very important for them to develop further their careers, but also being able to do educational programs around cyberbullying in schools, for example, which is a great opportunity for us to give back and for our community of members and volunteers to be able to also give back. But we don't stop only at that. We have been, since the beginning as well, approached by several men who wanted to also be able to support and join WOMCY and say, that we also want diversity in cybersecurity. What can we do to help you achieve more? How can we actually help you with your programs? And it is great pleasure that, we like to say that we are an inclusive organization, because we believe that we can also achieve equality, but also allowing some men to participate in our programs.
That's great.
Just last week, for example, I got a great text message from one of the students who was able to get in one of our programs and get one of the certifications that we're able to deliver last year in cybersecurity. And that individual was able to actually get a better job. And he wanted to thank WOMCY for allowing him to participate in one of our programs so that he could develop his career. See, messages like that really fulfill my heart.
Absolutely.
But
it's a great success story.
Exactly. And we wanted to be able to create an alliance with iGrowSuccess for people like that to be able to give back in other ways to the community. Either by, for example, how can we help you improve your LinkedIn profile, for example? Yes. How can we help you do a better coaching through an interview process, for example? These are some of the areas that we can develop together that are not exclusive to cybersecurity and can be applied to several other industries or to several other, students that are, coming into other fields. And that's the kind of alliance that we need to be able to execute and further develop.
And we're so excited, not only to hear that you have that vision, but also we can help with our platforms, because the transformation, the digital transformation is a reality. People need to embrace that today connections and communications are definitely virtual, but we need to make it more human. And I truly believe that everything that you have been doing, it's so powerful. And with our platforms and our mission about helping others, it's going to be amazing. So we're very grateful, and I'm pretty sure that person from Brazil that actually told you that it was very grateful, it's something that, once again, it's part of the way that we are happy. And we know that together we will be able to achieve so much and to give so much happiness to others that I'm so grateful. You don't even know how passionate I am about this alliance and the way that we're gonna do more, because together we can.
Yeah, just like that story, I'm sure we have a lot more, and I'm sure we were not going to stop here.
Absolutely.
And we want to have a collection of success stories to be able to show to the world of how we can do it. We can really make an impact and be the difference that we need in cybersecurity, and also on fulfilling other people's needs.
And thank you, Leticia. And I think that you will be invited all the time to these sessions, because I know that you can talk about so many different things. You're very passionate, you are very energetic, and I know you love sports and reading, and you love everything that definitely makes you, more alive, right? So thank you very much for being here. It's really an honor to have you, and to know that we're gonna be working together, pretty soon in other projects that definitely help other people to not only excel in their professions, but also to be more talented in the way that they can get back to the community.
Well, thank you for having me, and I look forward to talking to you about several other topics that we have in common.
And I know that you have something that we are going to give to our community.
I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
And that's something actually is another give back point, because I think throughout my career, I have been fortunate to have had several different mentors throughout different periods of my professional life that have been instrumental in terms of giving feedback, being authentic back to me, and helping me grow and make decisions throughout my professional life. And that's what we are here to do as well today, so that I can be able to give a 1-hour mentorship session through iGrowSuccess to whoever is going to be interested in applying on the program.
And you know what is the beauty of having Leticia is that if someone from Latin America that speaks Portuguese, Spanish, or English, it's going to have the opportunity to have that mentoring, in their native language, because you also are, trilingual.
Exactly.
So that it's amazing. That it's a great opportunity for us to help the community and to show off, all your talents, because you're an amazing leader, and the way that you're going to be helping with your mentoring is going to be great. So we're going to do that in a raffle, and we expect that your winner will enjoy and get a lot of benefits from your gift.
Well, it's always
Thank
a
you.
give back. I have to say, throughout, I am currently mentoring 4 people,
Oh, wow.
and I actually learn a lot from them as well.
Absolutely, it's a win-win, right?
It's a win-win, and I truly believe that the power of mentorship is again, it's a two-way process, and just like I hope that you're going to learn something new from me, I also hope that I'm going to learn something new from you as well.
Thank you very much for your leadership, professionalism, and for your positive energy. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting the causes.
Thank you, and great to all of you as well.
Thank you, Leticia. Thank you everyone for being with us. And please stay tuned. We're going to give you more information about the new alliance with iGrowSuccess and WOMCY Talent. Thank you.